video, we'll implement the bubble sorting technique. So this is the simplest form of the sorting algorithm that exists, which works on we keep comparing each pair of adjacent elements and swap them if they are in the wrong order until the entire list becomes sorted. So for it comprises of each pass. With each pass, the latest maximum element or the highest element reaches to its relevant position. So we begin. Consider this is our input and this is our output, right? So we can start coding with input list equal to, we can simply copy paste this. Over here we'll need two loops. So we begin with parent idx in range of n, where n is equal to length of input list, right? So our parent iteration and limit is the end of the entire list. Now we need inner loop to compare the adjacent element. So this goes for inner idx. We can call it whatever variable you want. You can call it j also. I prefer calling it inner idx in range of 0 comma n minus parent idx minus 1. So this is the most crucial part in any bubble sorting algorithm. What this is implying that for each of the parent iteration, iterate to up to this extent. So for the very first iteration, for example here, our input list is 5, the length of the n is 5, right? Now our inner index begin every time we initialize the inner index with the start interval of 0, then this is the end limit. So for the first pass, the end limit becomes 5 minus parent idx, basically 0 minus 1. So for first iteration we need to go up to 4, so 0 1 2 3 4, right? So basically by the end of this iteration, the firstmost element will have traversed to the end pass, and the maximum element that was identified through this iteration will reach to its destination. Similarly, the second iteration will happen. So consider after first pass, our array or our list would look like, first the comparison will happen between 5 and 3, right? And it will be noted that 3 is smaller than 5, so a swap will happen. Then in the second iteration, within this loop only, for a parent idx equal to 0, this is happening for this, right? Sorry, this becomes 3 comma 5. Now again the adjacent comparison will happen, and now the swapping will happen between 5 and 1. So this becomes 3 comma 1 comma 5 comma 2 comma 4. Now again this swapping will happen, and 5 will be swapped to 2, and finally because our end limit is up to 4, so finally again the swapping will happen, right? So for parent idx equal to 0, this is how the whole process would look like. And to achieve this, what we will do, if input list of inner idx is greater than input list of inner idx plus 1. So in this case we need to swap it. So the swapping syntax is similar, quite simple. You do it like this, okay? So this basically whole code is constituting to the same thing that I just mentioned here. Now again you can try run this for parent idx equal to 1, how the things going to look like. So for parent idx equal to 1, we begin from here. This is our source, right? uh, Now our parent idx is 1, because 0 will get incremented to 1 in the second iteration. So now the upper value limit will become n, which was 5 minus 1, which becomes 4 minus 1, which becomes 3. So this is kind of like an optimization technique in bubble sorting, because after each first pass interval, or after each parent interval, we know that the parentmost element has reached to its destination, right? So here again, the adjacent comparison will happen between 3 and 1, and things will get swapped. 3 and 1 will get swapped. Then again, 3 and 2 will get compared, and these will get swapped. Yes. So this is how the whole array is getting sorted. We can finally print our array. To demo it, I'll print before also, and I'll print afterwards also. We can move ahead and we can run solutions.py. Oh, some mistake. Right. So here I need to do input list. One more mistake. Input list, input list. So that's it. So before it was 53124, and afterwards the whole thing got uh, sorted. In order to get a glimpse of how the first pass would have looked like, we can have some condition just for the demo purpose. I'll write this just for demo. Once the for loop has like executed, its inner for loop has executed for the parent index. If parent index equal to 0, we simply print the state of the input list. And I can run this. 53124 31245 31245. This is how we navigated it. I hope this whole thing makes made sense to you, and I hope this video was useful. Thank you.